Hello, everyone. It's Monday, August 11th. I had to look. 25, and welcome to a new week. Let's start how last week ended real quick, because there were a couple things happened on Saturday that are pretty important. One to me, and one was historic in Milwaukee. And no, it does not have to do with the Brewers, but we'll talk about them too. First off, I started working with Zon to get her the hell out of Texas. Working on that part of things. I'll put my camera down. What's going to happen is in October, I'll be taking a day off, driving down to Bloomington to my friends to say, where can we leave this? And they'll go, we can leave it here. Are you still charging? I think you're done. You're done. Good. They were like, we can leave the car here. We'll then take the drive. One of them will then drive me up to Chicago, where I will board a plane. And said plane will take me to Dallas. From there, I spend the night in a hotel. The next morning, we load all the Zon shit up, get in our truck, and we make what will end up being about a 20-hour drive from Dallas to Bloomington. Unload her shit there, and I go home. Maybe end up spending the night. I don't know. I don't want to turn that on. I'm actually turning on ship first. So yeah. I'm excited for that. So Saturday in Milwaukee, switching gears now, Rippy was having an issue. Floodwatch got issued. He's like, I can't see him on the models what these guys are seeing. I don't know. So I'm wondering if they cut those models off to the public, which would suck. But whatever. Go away. First rankings came out of the year. And we get no votes. We got no votes. Good, we don't deserve them. It wasn't the fact that we were going to get, like, super severe weather. It's that rain was going to hit, and it was going to train over a single location. And it did. Depending on what part of Milwaukee you're in, you saw anywhere from 5 to 14 inches of rain. Flooding, obviously, all across the area. Brewers Boulevard, which is also known as Wisconsin State Highway 175, was completely covered, flooded. Canal Street leading into the stadium, also completely covered. Yeah. Like a 500-year storm is what they were calling it. The Brewers decided on Sunday, we still have a game. We're gonna try and get this game in. Field is fine. The building itself was fine. We should have game. And I actually understand that. If the building is fine, if everything is fine, aside from, like the surrounding area is not, like say, if you can't make it, we'll figure something. I think they were going to give credits to the year. And it was supposed to be a sellout. I mean, the tickets did sell, technically, so it was their 7th straight sellout, and more importantly, about 33,000 fans still showed up. And the day started rough, down 5-0. Down 5-0. Brewers win 7-6. Isaac Collins hits his first ever walk-off home run. He'd walked off before, but never in the home run fashion. And thus making it now 9 in a row. Again, I'm continuing to eat my words from May. And I am more than okay with that. This is a case where I am happy to be wrong. I think any fan would be. So, Brewers play again today. They're going up against the Pirates. They got a 3-gamer at home against the Pirates. They do get Skeens on the mound in a couple of days. Yeah. I'm excited for this. The rest of the season. They're making me, and they're making an awful lot of people believe. So this upcoming week, got one show. That's it. I can't, I don't want to take another show this week. I think this week being a nice, easy week would be good. This weekend is fully available. This weekend is fully available. Aside from, we're going to bald. Because this is probably the last weekend for a while that we'll be able to bald. because Quinn's work schedule kicks into high gear. Work schedule, school schedule. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. We'll talk later this week. See ya. Hello everyone. It's Wednesday. I need to explain to you all how the past couple of days. Of course, it starts with Monday. We know Monday. We talked about Monday. Monday ended a great 4-day weekend. One that was desperately needed to help manage stress, to help manage my mental health, because work was not kind. Work was not kind last week. Tuesday undid any and all of the progress that I had made during that weekend. I get into work on Tuesday, 11-ish. I figure I've got a long night. I've got to do 5 deposits, 5 audit packs. I've got things to do. Lots of things to do. What I did not know at the time was that I would not touch any of that. A couple hours into my shift, into my time, we figured out, hey, phones aren't working. And we called like our own personal phones, and yeah, sure enough, phones are dead. We can't make any calls in or out, which sucks. Okay, well, get on the horn to the company that manages our phone. You can't get into any of your equipment. As we're doing that, the Wi-Fi and hardwire internet both go down. I call our tech guys. We can't see any of your shit. The fuck do you mean you can't see any of our shit? Meaning, they could not see any computer, any network, any of their equipment. They could not see. Which regrettably meant one thing. Go on, go in there. Hide. Missy likes that little closet now. Ugh. Holy shit. Missy, no. That's not yours. Turns out the call to Spectrum was made. There's an outage in the area. Pretty bad. Affecting XYZ number of people. We'll get someone working on it right away. Get out a big problem. Internet will come back up. Meanwhile, working on contingency plans, ways to check people in and out of the system without having the system, because it's all run on the cloud. One of my desk agents, actually my front desk supervisor, started using her phone as a hotspot. I did the same thing on my computer. But that wasn't the half of it. It gets to be 5:30. 5:30 rolls around. I call back, wanting an update. Say, hey, we've been down for 4 hours. What the fuck's going on? And there was a lot more wrong. We ended up getting a guy dispatched out to our place. It turns out, somewhere up the line, in a box where a bunch of our fibers had collected, where a bunch of fiber cables come together, it turns out our cable, just our little fiber cable, was damaged. Now, they fixed that today. We were back up and running. Precisely 24 hours later, we find out that the redundancy we had, which was a coax setup, a coax cable setup, because we have coax and fiber. We use fiber as the main, and coax cable as the backup. Well, apparently the coax equipment wasn't fucking working anymore. So that's bullshit. I didn't find that out until just before I left work today. So last night, I stayed at work until 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Saying that again, 11 p.m. Why did I say till 11 p.m.? Because I was making the whole thing work. My Wi-Fi on my computer, I wasn't sharing with the desk. They were still doing everything. I didn't want to overload my phone. I don't want to kill it. But yeah, between me running Wi-Fi off of my phone to my computer, we ended up getting done what needed to get done. So, yeah. I hated that. 100% hated that. So I called Joe last night while I was at work, explained to him the situation. They figured it was a cut wire last night, and they'd find out where it was, get someone dispatched out there. I got a call this morning at 7 a.m. You know damn well I did not answer that phone call. I see a voicemail from Spectrum. Hey, is your stuff on? Just is my stuff on, which is back to the same level 1 stuff we had done yesterday. No update saying there was a repair done on our cable, on our supposedly cut cable. Just asking a question I had been asked yesterday. I'm not happy. I called him back when I got in at noon today and said, hey, we're still down. We're on hour 23 of a major downtime. We've lost business. I'm positive people have tried to call us, could not. People have tried to make reservations, could not. Turns out that yes, the cable was in fact restored. Yay! Would have been nice to know about it. And that, the guy came in. I guess they were not able to see our equipment, but everything was powered on. But once that was done, we were good to go and up and running by 1 o'clock today. Then comes the issue of the other equipment. The equipment that should be running, but isn't. That was the coax stuff. The coaxial cable. God damn it. Cat, tracking, litter, all over my goddamn house. The guy was in to fix our coax cable as I was about to head out. Now, not head out for the day, mind you. Just head out for the evening. And when I say head out, I mean we had a manager dinner this evening. We had decided on the tornado room. The tornado room is steakhouse. They do big fuck off steaks. Yeah, I had me a big fuck off steak. It was incredible. Did I eat the whole thing? Not even goddamn close. There was so much steak left. It's in the fridge. It was a 28-ounce bone-in ribeye. Told you it was big steak. Giant piece of meat. We also had any and all of the appetizers. Any and all of the appetizers. I mean, we couldn't decide, so our director of sales, who is leaving us next week, said, let's just do all of it. I don't care. Yeah. They had shrimp cocktail, escargot, some type of scallops dish, which was amazing. It was like scallops with a, I forget, it's some French name, with like a white wine cream sauce, and mashed, and like whipped potatoes. Not mashed, whipped. Was amazing. My ribeye finally came. Oh, what else is there? Frog legs. Had some frog legs. Because that fit in with everything else. There's one other. And I didn't have... Oh, oysters. Raw oysters. Nah. I'm not a... Like, I enjoy fish or seafood, but the slimy mollusk type dudes, no thank you. No fucking thank you. Hold on, let me do something with this. What's the current dew point? Dew point 65. It humid. It's like nice outside, but it's humid. That's gross. So I will not be opening my windows. That makes me sad, actually. I haven't turned this fan on. Now, I said I was going to go and do laundry tonight, but then I got home and I didn't want to fucking do anything. I was able to get all of my audit packs caught up. Good. I do all my deposits? No. I did not. And that's okay. Am I going to finish trivia while I'm here at home? Actually, no. I'm not. I'm going to play more tiers because I really want to play more tiers. I want to get that game done. I want to do more. Yeah, I'm super happy that we got yesterday done. By comparison, tomorrow and Friday should be a lot better. I think the storms fucked a lot of things up over the weekend. not just in Milwaukee. But there is one storm in Milwaukee that is continuing, and that is that team right there. We don't just, right now, we don't just own the Central right now. We own all of it. I believe prior to today's game, the Brewers led the entire league by 5.5 games. Now, will things change? And like luck's going to change, and they'll think this, that, and the other thing will happen, and Brewers will have a rough streak. Yeah, probably. But goddamn, whatever this team is on, I want some. It's a 7. I got a new dice. You don't roll this. I mean, it's each side is a spinner. So like, here's your D6 right here. And I can spin it just the disc, or spin the whole fucking thing, which will cause the rest of the disc to spin. And I rolled a 3 on a D6, which, it sucks. Hi, Missy. What? What is it? Happy kitty? The Brewers today clinched free burgers for everyone and participate in George Webb's. When's that happening? I don't fucking know. Am I gonna get to go? Probably not. D4. Can I get a 4? Yes, I can. I'm at a D10. Can I get a 10? Actually, that's not a 10. That's a 12. And I rolled a 9. Here's a D10. Can I roll a 10? That's a 1. That's a crit fail. D8. I haven't rolled a D8 yet. It's a 7. So I haven't hit a 20 on my D20 yet. But yeah, Brewers' magic number as of right now is 36. $18. I don't know if the Cubs played today or not. Let's find out. I'll just go to Espen. The Brewers are leading the Blue Jays overall. They're leading the Cubs in the division. Cubs did beat the shit. Cubs beat the Blue Jays. So the Cubs keep pace with us, and the Blue Jays lose pace. Standings. Brewers currently have a 7.5 game lead in the Central, in the NL Central, 76-44. The closest, only 2 other teams have 70 wins in the league. The thing is, like, we can hit 100. We just have to go it's 100 or 24 and 18. That's it. 24 and 18. That's not hard. We could actually do that. This is the same team that got swept at home. That got swept against the Yankees. They started 0-4 with a minus 30 or 50 or whatever it is run differential. Team that couldn't really find anything until all of a sudden it was working. It started working. And They've won 12 in a row. Brewers haven't won 12 in a row since 1987, when they started the season 13-0. Yeah. I can't even begin to comprehend what this team has done over the past few months. And again, I wrote them off. I know, I shouldn't brag about that. But I am. Because I'm wrong. And I'm happy for that. Anyway, I'm going to put off laundry and trivia. I'm going to do trivia tomorrow. Laundry's going to happen on Friday. And yeah, we'll see y'all later. Hello everyone. It's not Friday anymore, but we're calling it Friday. Why? Because it's like 2:20 in the morning. I finally did laundry. Missy, where are you? You're right there. Hi. Anyway, hello. This has been a very trying week. A very, very, very trying week. Trivia was good. Trivia was very good. After that, I went to work because I wanted to finish up deposits. And I wanted today to be a short day at work, because I have put in my fucking hours this week. Oh boy, have I put in my fucking hours this week. I had 7 days of deposits, and that's not because I put them off. It's because I took Friday and Monday off. So on Tuesday, I had 5 waiting for me. 5 packs and deposits that I had to do. Well, then the internet thing happened. And that person still left their clothes here. And I sent them. This was this is 5 hours ago. 4.5 hours ago. That I was initially down here and removed their shit from the washer. Not dealing with that. But anyway, as I'm doing the as I'm doing my deposits, my computer, and one of these to me, blue screens. Great. I was hoping to get home, hang out with friends, play a randomizer. That delayed me by a good hour to an hour and a half. I hate it. I hated everything about that. I'm not gonna hang these up. I'm not gonna put any of these away tonight. I'm not gonna lie, it's 2:30 in the morning and I don't fucking wanna. Today though, got some good news. And it's about money. Boss man, general manager, boss man submitted for our annual bonuses. These are still warm, wow. Now, in all fairness, based on the criteria, should we have technically gotten them? No. Based on the criteria, we should not have gotten them. He submitted for all of it anyway. And I found out today, it was approved and will be on our next check. How do I know it'll be on our next check? I do payroll. Come on, I do payroll, y'all. I know what's gonna be on my next fucking paycheck. Now, do I know how much tax they're gonna fuck that up? Not really. Now, Joe gets a lot more of a bonus than I do. But this is a bigger bump than I got last year, which is nice. So, yeah. Now, when Joe had told me he'd put in for our bonuses, I thought he meant just his and mine, because those might be most likely to get approved. No, everybody's. All the managers got a bonus, which is great. I love it. So yeah, that'll make payday in a little over a week really nice. Like, I can breathe a little bit. Am I gonna spend all that money right away? No, I'm not. Not if I can help it. I'm gonna try and keep that as a cushion. I've also discovered in the chaos of this week, though, something that's really good that's come out of this week. So, about a month ago, 8-Bit Big Band released their new album, Orchestrator Emulator. You should check that out, by the way. And the one track that got me really turned on to the album, I saw an Instagram post. They were doing Tokyo Daylight with a scat singer by the name of Andy Arthur Smith. That album, Orchestrator Emulator, I had Tokyo Daylight on repeat. It's just so good. Such a feel-good track. And it's just what I needed. And that track was, I played that pretty much non-stop until recently. Now, Purple Thing, Scott, what came up so recently that made you stop listening to Tokyo Daylight by 8-Bit Big Band featuring Andy Arthur Smith? Andy Arthur Smith has an EP out. Oh god, I forget what it's called. Shit. I forget what it's called. It's one word. 7 tracks. Those 7 tracks are only 23 minutes, which is very sad. Not the fact that it's like, oh, it's sad you wrote music only that long. It's like, no, I want more. I want a lot more of it. The first track, I think it's called Play Me Harder, I want to say. It's more of a showcase of his scat abilities. That's not my favorite track of the piece. Native Tongue is after that, and he released that as a single with a couple other tracks. And it's really good. He uses his scat as a native tongue. And then the fucking hilarious Can't Put a Leash on a Cat. Speaking of cat, hold on. You can't put a leash on a cat. It's true, you can't put a leash on a cat. I'm sure some people will be like, but I have. Well, in general, you can't put a leash on a cat. Which leads into what has become, if it's not my favorite track, it is damn close to being number 2. It's a damn close second. It's called Boomerang. Basically about the everyday mundane life that we all live. It kind of sucks. The life part. The music is fucking amazing. There's kind of no real structure or tonal center. Chord-wise. There's a line where he says, at least I have something to listen to feel aligned. Forget the next lyrics, and then he says the word, and I put my feet up and I vibe. And on the word vibe, you finally feel home. Y'all who listen, I mean, even if you don't know, like, music theory and everything, you understand exactly what I mean when I say home. That point where, like, there's tension building up throughout the entire track, and all of a sudden it releases and you're centered. You're like, oh my God. And that is one of the most, it's a huge payoff, and I love that payoff. Plus there's a part where he goes into 13/8, and it's fantastic. And there's compound versus duple mixture. The chorus is in compound meter. That whole way going, and simple meter, or simple meter is bop, 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 bop. That's the difference between those two. Then gotta get a little dopamine. It's about getting the clicks on the social media. And it shows his range. He actually puts a little metal in there, and it's really good. And then a song called Let Them Watch, about him being in gigs. At least that's what I'm assuming it's about. It could also be about something completely different. And it's a great track. And it finishes with That Was Fun or something like that. I forget the title of the last song. It's not my favorite either. Let Them Watch is right there with Boomerang. But there's something that happened with Boomerang today that I noticed. I am rediscovering my voice. Like, not my speaking. Like, everyone's like, oh, you got a great voice, you got a great voice. Yeah, but you hear it during, like, when I'm doing trivia and shit. I haven't really put myself out there vocally in a very long time. A very, very long time. Like, yeah. Not even karaoke. I think the last time I went to karaoke was mid-2010s. So a solid decade. And, like, Boomerang sits in a beautiful spot for me for a lot of the piece. I mean, there's a lot where I'd be in falsetto, because Andy Arthur Smith is very much a tenor. I am very much not. I'm a baritone. Or at least he could also be a baritone with a fucking killer range. But I was singing Boomerang on the way home today, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't really let myself go vocally in a long time. And it's nice. It's been so good. So, week from hell, but there's been some good coming out of it. Okay. I had to put my shorts on to go to bed, because I really need to go to bed soon. I should probably say goodbye to the guys though upstairs and turn my game off. I've been playing Tears for the last, I don't know, 5 hours? 6 hours? 5 hours. 4 hours. I've been playing Tears for a while. Anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Hello. It's Saturday. And today has been a very, very good day. We had a great session playing Bald. Very productive. Like, we're ready to advance the story to the next section. We did not, because we wanted to get a couple of side quests done. I don't think we're looking to 100% the game. That's a lot of fucking game to play. Fuck, tears is bad enough. With the, oh my god, I have a lot of that Parmesan cheese too. Shit. I don't have enough counter space here, people. Plain and simple, I don't have enough fucking counter space here. But yeah, we got more stuff done. There was one fight that was rough. Because, no, bad. Because one of our party members, who shall remain nameless, fuck. They made a wall of fire appear. Normally would be fine. Except one of our own party members was in the line of fire. And the enemies we were going up against explode on death. And there were a lot of them. And our party member was surrounded by a lot of them. And they died. So, sorry, the enemies died, which then they blew up, which led to our party member dying. Or rather falling unconscious and having to succeed three death saving throws. We made it through. The other fight, which was supposed to be hard as fuck, according to everyone, aside from me, because I didn't fucking know. It's the part where Halsin, sorry, spoilers for Baldur's Gate 3, skip like 30 seconds. I'm going to do one quick, brief, not really story spoiler. Where Halsin goes in to retrieve the kid, and we can't go in with him, but we have to protect the gate that he goes through for 5 turns. And I think it was Quinn, sorry, it was Quinn, that set up a wall of fire in the perfect location. Because it was just the other side of these enemies. And then I think there was a thing called, I think it's Call the Weak, in which those that are, I don't know the exact stat, but Call the Weak, it's what it sounds like. If you're weak, you have a disadvantage. As in, like, low HP or something, I don't know. We got the victory fanfare with a full turn to spare, meaning we beat everyone that was coming at us. We still had a turn left. And it's not easy. And I leveled up. My bard is now level 9. I have been informed that I can, if I so choose, take a second class. And I'm going to wait one more level, per the advice of Zahn. Zahn says, Bard level 10 and Warlock level 2, if I have those dual classes on my character, that's fucking broken. I don't think she said it was broken, but yeah. I need to really state how amazing today has been. And to be honest, yesterday as well. Because compared to the rest of this week, it has been shit. I mean, the rest of this week has been shit. Today's been the best fucking day of my life. Nothing major, just it's a really good day. And I love it. I was hanging out with friends, playing video games. I'm doing more of that tonight. I did get a little bit of an advance on my check. It's through a partner, so it's not like I went to a payday loan store and did that. I'm not doing that ever. No, this is a company, I think it's called Zayzoon. Where they literally be like, we'll just take it right out of your check when you get paid next. So I took a bit of money. Because, well, bonus is coming. We already know that. The bonus is coming. The bonus is coming. And I do have some plans for said bonus. Plan number one was what I just got back from. You saw me putting some shit away. I went to Costco. I haven't been to Costco in a hot minute because Costco costs a lot of fucking... I should rephrase. I haven't been to Costco for more than like a couple things in a hot minute. There we go. That's going in. Come on. Come on. That's in there. Clean out your little rubber ring. Clean your rubber rings on your Instapot, by the way. It's kind of important. But yeah, went to Costco and I decided it was a stock-up run. Meaning, I have the money now. I'm going to stock up on things like laundry detergent, which I know I'm probably getting close to running out of. Probably sooner rather than later. And I got some more soda for the little fridge upstairs because the Coke thing I had ran out. Which is fine. I'm using it. Got more chicken stock because I had used the last of it. So get a crate of 6 things of chicken stock. What the fuck else I get? Some chips because those bags of chips are cheap as fuck. Yes, it is $5, but it is $5 for a bag of chips. Grocery store. I might get a deal where it's like 2 for $9, but the bag is much smaller. I mean, hell, look. See the bag of Ruffles compared to the bag of Lay's? That bag of Ruffles is like $6. What the fuck? Big fuck off bag of chips. Because why the fuck not? What else I get? Deodorant. I needed deodorant. I was out. I actually had used the last of my last stick today. That's planning, kids. God, what else is there? I got some chicken. I did end up getting dinner at Costco because seriously, how can you beat a big fuck off hot dog and a Coke for $1.50? Throw a treat. Furbo thinks I said, hey Furbo. I didn't. And if that triggered your Furbo on call, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh. But yeah, $1.50 for a drink and a hot dog. So you get 2. And then it was like, do you want to add a cookie? Sure. It's $2.50. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't realize cookie. And it's warm, and it's fresh out the oven. And to be quite honest, it tasted just like Dad's. Which, as I'm in the car realizing this, I had a moment. Because yes, I miss my dad's cookies. My dad was the baker in the house. Unless it was Christmas time, and then it was Mom. Holiday season, Mom baked all the cookies. All the Christmas cookies came from Mom. But chocolate chip cookies, that was Dad. Dad did all that. Members of the Warhawk Marching Band have come to know the mythical legend that is Randy cookies. They're not cookies that make you Randy, although I'm sure in the right situation, they certainly can. I'm not going to judge. But my dad's name was Randy. And Randy made cookies. And god damn, they were good. I don't hide that. I still remember the first year after Dad died, or the year that Dad died, I said, hey, I said to my friend, who's now in Denmark, how dare you leave me? Yeah, I said, hey, how about we make cookies? And I mean, you guys can make Dad's cookies as well. It's not hard, it's the Toll House recipe. No, I'm not kidding. It's the fucking Toll House recipe. This has been, honestly, today and yesterday. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to say this week in general. Because, yes, there was really shitty stuff that happened on Wednesday and Thursday. Mostly Thursday. But this is the best I've felt in quite a while. Quite some time. Do a couple trips upstairs with the soda. I had a choice today. Get a 35 pack of Coke cans for just shy of 20 bucks, or get two 24s for 12 each. And what's nice about Costco, what's really nice about Costco is it puts the per unit price on the thing. It puts a per unit price literally on the tag, which, for the record, is amazing, and is how I made my decision. Because each can of Coke was 47 cents per can. Each can of Dew was 42. So get 48 cans for, I think it's 22 bucks, or 35 cans for a little less. Is it pinching pennies? Yes. But it's trying to make my dollars stretch a little bit. Very simple. That's all I want to do. I may be getting extra money on my next check. That does not mean I'm still not going to be, or try to be, a relatively cheap son of a bitch. Anyway, I'm going to go hang out with guys online, like I usually do. Probably play some tiers, because they'll be doing Wind Waker rando. And I'm not involved. Oh God, that's so far down. Oh, so far down. I think Monday, this upcoming Monday, I'm gonna do bowling again because I need to go. I haven't been in so long, and it's $5 for the night. Fuck yeah. It's $1.50 per game, plus shoe rental, which I don't gotta fucking worry about. Missy. We get another dude down here. Oh God, it's so far down. While I'm down here, I'm gonna go ahead and sign up for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Hello. It's Sunday. And the Brewers have already played today. And 14's as far as we're gonna go. When they brought in Grant Anderson in the ninth, I knew that honestly, in the grand scheme of things, they didn't care about today's game. I mean, yes, it would have absolutely been nice to win the game. 100%. But we got bigger fish to fry this week. We have a 5-gamer with Chicago. Yes, I said a 5-gamer. It's because we have a doubleheader tomorrow. Why? Because Cubs couldn't go, well, we can't just turn around and just make a doubleheader happen the next day. Sure you fucking can. You just don't want to. Because you saw what happened the last time the Brewers had a 5-gamer. We didn't win a single game. It was against the Pirates right after the All-Star break. I'm making lunch / dinner. Because I want to have lunch / dinner. I'm probably only going to eat the one meal today because it's already 4:30. I didn't really get up and get moving today. I took the time, relaxed. Played a Wind Waker rando last night with the guys. And, fucking couch. It's way down there. Alright, well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna let that go. Yeah, my seed sucked. I didn't even finish it. Because fuck that. I may re-roll. I might actually re-roll some stuff and try again tonight. Or I'm gonna cook this up and go play Tears for hours. Actually, what I need to do is I need to prep all of this stuff. This is the fish that has been sitting in my freezer for I don't know how the fuck long. But they're not bad. They were already frozen. They never unfroze. So now they're unfreezing. Some people just call that thawing. I'm gonna season them up, and I think I'm just gonna pan fry them, honestly. I mean, as much as Instapot is great, I kind of want to have something a little different than the Instapot. A pan fry would be really good for these. And I'm going to use this pot, so I'm going to cook my food and then do the dishes because I have a dishwasher loaded. And then I'm going to, while I'm cooking the food, season these guys up, put them in the fridge for hour or two, a couple hours. Reminds me. Get out the stuff. I might make some soda. Ow. Stop. I did get myself a little present today. So I went out shopping, and the purpose of shopping, woo! I left that there too long. My sausage burned a little bit. Fuck. I got myself a treat. Dixie knows that word. Oh, Dixie knows that word. So, one strange thing I noticed today, even with something I wanted / needed to buy, I couldn't bring myself to buy some stuff. It's like, no, I don't need it right now. I'm good. Even though I have the cash. And have the cash that I can spare. That's the key part. Having the cash that I can fucking spare. Turn the heat down. And my pan's just too hot. It's just weird. But yeah, like I went to Kohl's and I was gonna buy socks because I have some socks that are starting to wear holes in them. But I didn't walk out of there with socks. I'm picky when it comes to things like that. And I didn't like what I saw, so I didn't get stuff. And it's not that I left immediately upon not seeing there was socks. Like, I've walked around, looked for some other shit. Looked in the cooking section, because Kohl's has great cookware. And walked out with nothing. I went to the mall, figured they got big and tall. I'd probably use some other stuff. They're big and tall is starting to suck, and the selection of the store seems to be shrinking. So I left JCPenney with nothing. And I walked around the entire mall. And I ended up leaving the mall with nothing. Although apparently I got a text from Erin, Melinda's daughter, Melinda's dad's old friend. I think I'm gonna call her my old friend at this point too. They are friends. They were at the mall for, I don't know, fucking something. I'm like, wow, small world. I'm like, you do know I live like a mile from that mall, right? I live like not far from that mall. I live like right the fuck there. I could walk there if I wanted to, but I didn't want to walk. So, yeah, that was cool. They invited me to dinner. They're at Sabai Tong Thai food, which, you know, if you like Thai food, I'm sure it's fine. I don't know what my spice... I know I have a lower spice tolerance, so probably not a good idea. So I said it's chore day, which isn't lying. Because, I mean, one of my chores is cook food for the week. Absurd. You know, I just said I'm cooking food for dinner and lunch. I also have food for the week that I'm going to cook. Then I went over to Best Buy. Wanted to see if they had any of the dual or triple external monitors for my Surface. We had a single. I don't need another single. I'm good. Two cups of water. And 1 cup of milk. Question is this milk still good? It expired on the 13th. Still good. Yeah, by the way, expiration dates, it's not like when things hit to that date, they immediately turn. It's just they can no longer sell this product anymore. Is this probably good for a couple days? Yeah, actually. Expiration dates aren't a suggestion. They help. They certainly help. Yeah, they're not necessarily a suggestion. Or they're not a suggestion. They do give a good, hey, maybe consider getting something else at this point. Which is why I got milk yesterday while I was at Costco. Some of the Costco prices, I don't know how they can get away with that. I really don't. Like, I saw a nugget ice maker today, which I might consider. Because I like that rather than going to the fucking ice cube thing all the time. Just wash them both. Might as well. Aha. So anyway, I ended up over at the Best Buy, and I decided after I left the computer area, I was not leaving there empty-handed. I got a couple of things, actually. Again, I got these. My justification is I'm celebrating. We got through one of the hardest weeks I've had to go through at that hotel in a long time. It was incredibly difficult. It ended great, but God, the majority of that week just sucked dick. Missy. No. This is, by the way, highbrow cooking of open box, follow instructions. Brown one thing of beef and then, or of sausage in this case, and then pour in contents of box. Make sure you take the sauce package or sauce mix out of the package that it is in. Missy. What? So, ow. There's 7 minutes, okay? So, I brought the stuff in here that I bought for myself. Number one, I got one of these. It's the SD Express, micro SD Express, because Nintendo can't just go, yeah, just use the same card you use on your Switch. No, fuck you. We're making you use a new fucking card, so you can't just go swap, because fuck you. And because it's one of those because the soundtrack is so good, I got Bonanza. And you gotta get an amiibo to go with it. Again, I'm celebrating. This is me celebrating. And I think after this week, I fucking deserve it, goddammit. So, yeah. This upcoming week, the biggest thing is going to be payroll. Which is also going to include our bonuses. The even bigger thing is going to be Sarah is leaving. Our Director of Sales and Employee Relations is leaving. Her official last day is Friday. Joe's basically told her, whenever. If you want to come in on Monday and get your shit and leave, I'm fine with that. We're paying her through Friday. We're starting our sales manager on her new salary. She did not get the title, which kind of pisses me off, actually. She should have gotten the fucking title. But whatever, I guess I don't make the decisions here. I'm looking forward to this week being hopefully easier to deal with. I have one show this week, Echo Tap, as usual. This weekend, this upcoming weekend, is a Brewers weekend. And I've been kind of looking to see if I can find hotel rooms for Saturday night. I don't know if I want to spend that much money on a fucking hotel room because prices are... Because I'm going to be there for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday's games. I want a hotel for Saturday because Sunday's game is an afternoon game. And that's the game I really want to be at. I may actually leave, depending on how well we're doing Saturday, I may leave early. I may leave early winning or losing. Because I want to be at Sunday's game. Sunday's game is important. Sunday's game is crucial to me. Because Sunday's game is all about Bob Uecker. Sunday's game, they are doing a memorial service for Uecker. A public memorial service for Uecker. And, of course, I have my tickets. Of course, I will be there. Yeah. The game's a 110 game. I would be surprised if it starts at 110. It may be one of those games they just go, yeah, just, this is more important. Deal with this. It's happened before. So, again, this week hasn't been all bad, but God, there's parts of it I wish that could have been just better. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad we're on to the next. That means for the vlog too, we're on to the next. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, we will see you next week. Take care, everyone.